there, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. I'm going to pull one card to see how your Aquarius feels about you. If I need more, I'll grab them. Ace of Pentacles reversed, Hangman at the bottom of the deck. All right, so Aquarius is feeling like you are an opportunity that for some reason they missed out on. Hangman. It seems like maybe there was something in their life going on when they met you that they weren't available to be with you at the time. And so there's a lot of regret here. You know, what I'm picking up on, especially with this Four of Cups in reverse, honestly, it could have been more. Like, it feels deeper than just them not being available or them having a lot going on in their life. It's almost the energy of them feeling like you were too good to be true, or you were better than what they deserved. And so they kind of pushed you away, because this is somebody who looks at you as someone that they could get married to, they could be with forever. And there's an energy here of feeling as though they would have been completely destroyed if they built a life with you and then lost you for some reason. So I'm not sure if that's happened to them in the past, is almost what this looked like. It looks like they were already grieving someone else when they met you, and then you came into their life, and it could have been too that they were grieving somebody that they lost or that they separated from years ago, right? It was kind of like in their mind, they viewed that person as like the one, the only one, the true love. And then they met you and had this whole perspective shift of like, wow, I could love again. I could have all these things again. And as exciting as that was, it was really terrifying to them, because they know what it feels like to lose somebody. It seems like whether they lost that person to, like, you know, death, or they lost that person because it just didn't work out, it's very possible that they felt a lot of betrayal around that situation. And you might think like, oh, that's weird to feel betrayal from someone who passed away. But, you know, even when you have a partner that abruptly dies for whatever reason, that can leave you with a sense of betrayal. Like, hey, you said it was going to be forever, right? Aquarius was having a really hard time. And honestly, I don't think this was anything that happened like remotely soon. It feels like they had kids with this person. It feels like they had built a life with this person. So, you know, this could be someone that's still in Aquarius's life. And I think that that too was like way more than Aquarius could bear if they shared a kid with the person that broke their heart, and then for them to like move on and then have that person see something that they built fall apart. It would have felt like kind of a double whammy, right? So there's an energy of feeling like they can't be open to the idea of something new. They're still very committed to their story, the story of like how they were heartbroken, right? And so there's kind of an energy of like, if you came into their life and you changed things for the better, they may not know exactly who they are anymore, because they've lived so long in whatever this story is about, like, yeah, first this happened, then that happened, that's why the way I am. What if none of those things were like a thing anymore, because now we have this wonderful relationship? Who are you, right? It kind of feels like so much of their story is based on their past, and so much of who they are and their character, and a lot of the way they move and function. For some of you, this person like went and got a job that was like based on things that they experienced in their past relationship, or, you know what I mean? Like, they built a life around whatever this is, right? For example, like if they had a abusive partner that they had to leave, maybe they become like a domestic violence counselor, and they're like an advocate for women's rights, and they're all these things, you know. Maybe they're like a feminist, or, you know, like they're very like, this is me, right? I'm a product of this, I'm a survivor of this, I'm all of these things, right? But if you were able to come in and love them and show them something different, well, who are they now, right? For some reason, it's like they needed to hold on to the fire of disappointment to keep them going, to the point that they didn't have room in their life for something good, right? And then compounded with all the fears that they, you know, felt, and everything that we kind of talked about, they don't feel like this is an opportunity that they can take advantage of, because they're so kind of committed to putting effort into maintaining this idea or narrative of lack, right? It's like you can't have a partner that gives you the world and still tell your old stories. You get what I'm saying? And Aquarius just wasn't ready to let that go, right? You've challenged a lot of their beliefs, you've challenged a lot of their perception of who they are. And, it's given them a lot to think about. But for some of you, you may feel as though Aquarius kind of kicked you out of their life because this was very uncomfortable to them, right? They kind of didn't know how to act. They didn't appreciate you coming in and opening the door for them to have something different, when it seems like they've built so much of their life around what they have, right? That kind of mentality of like survival or lack, or some of these really heavy themes. Okay, so if Aquarius rejected you, because I am seeing some rejection here, just know that they are thinking a lot about the time they spent with you, and that it really wasn't you, right? This is more of a them thing for sure. But like, who knows when they'll get to a point where they're tired of the story, right? Who knows when they'll get to the point where they're ready for something else. All right, I hope this was able to shed some light on how your Aquarius feels about you at the moment. I will speak to all of you again soon, but in the meantime, take very good care of yourselves. Bye.